Your restaurant is here.
And here it comes now.
Last time on Restaurant Revolution, we met 5 teams in 5 cities.
I'm a head chef at an award-winning Italian restaurant.
We haven't worked in hospitality before.
We are all chefs.
I'm a one-man team. This is a one-man vision.
Oh my gosh, she's a watermelon.
She's a taco, John.
And they were given the opportunity of a lifetime, turning shipping containers into pop-up restaurants. But first, they had to pitch their restaurant dream to some of the biggest names in the business.
Neil Perry.
No!
Brand and social media strategist Jess Hall. A front-of-house specialist Perez Gordon. And lastly, the country's most feared food critic, John Lithlane.
Some dreams they loved.
I'm really knocked out by you.
You're certainly making an impression.
Some dreams they loathed.
I'd eat you for lunch.
I didn't like it.
Yum Yum has connotations of lowbrow.
And it was the Adelaide brother-sister team
First place and $40,000.
that took home the most cash.
Adelaide.
With the Brisbane couple and their unforgettable mum Maggie coming in last place.
A little bit embarrassing.
Now our teams must turn those dreams into real restaurants.
That is friggin' awesome.
And prepare to open their doors to the paying public. Tonight, the experts are coming to dinner.
They want to see
a 3-course meal, and you got to serve it to them in 1 hour.
What?
Our teams are firing up their kitchens.
Everything that can go wrong is.
And they'll be cooking for cash.
We need to win every cent we can get.
we really need to get off the bottom of the ladder here.
This essentially is just a cup of sweet fat.
Hi guys.
Hello.
Who impressed? Who cooked for the most cash? Let's find out.
Bring on the revolution.
There's no doubt about it. Restaurants are money pits. Fitting at a place like this is really tough. You've got to get your restaurant ready to seat hundreds of guests every day. For Team Adelaide, the fit-out should be slightly easier. They impressed the experts the most, winning the biggest amount of cash, 40 grand. Team Sydney came second place, winning 20 grand, while Perth and Melbourne came third and fourth, winning 15 grand each. While poor Brisbane won just 10 grand, and they're probably wondering how they're even going to open the doors. But there's another big question at play. What will our teams do with the expert advice? Follow it or ignore it? I can't wait to find out.
I see.
In Sydney, our only solo competitor, Dom, has arrived home from the pitch and into the arms of his supportive family.
How are you, darling? Okay, so what do you have to tell me?
There was only 100 grand up for grabs total.
Oh, wow.
First portion Adelaide took out was 40 grand.
Man, that's a lot.
Second was 20 grand, and I took that out.
Oh, you make me want to cry.
The expert panel has also given Dom plenty to think about.
I'd like to suggest that perhaps Dom may in fact be a better front-of-house guy than he is a chef.
They believe I'll be better off hiring a head chef
Okay.
and getting myself out there as the face, because they think my energy and my passion will be so contagious amongst the floor staff.
That's a tough one.
I still don't know,
Because that's what you want to do.
I
You
love
want to
my
be the
kitchen,
chef.
yeah.
But what Dom's about to see may make the decision a little easier. While he was away, his shipping containers turned into a restaurant shell.
Holy crap! It's all happening. This is like the happiest moment, seeing this. Like, the whole place is awesome, but this is what I've been waiting for. Honey, I'm home! The expert's opinion that maybe I should be overseeing the whole venue, not just being in the kitchen, I see where they're coming from, but I can't fathom stepping out of there. I'm not going to step down from the position of head chef. Kitchen's where I'm meant to be.
And that's not the only piece of advice he needs to decide if he'll follow or not. There's a little matter of the logo to consider too.
What you've got in terms of a name and in terms of your branding is not indicative of your product.
Okay.
I look at it and I think it's a tattoo parlour.
How are you going with your logo? How that's going?
The experts didn't like it.
Okay, you still going to run with it?
All right. I think I am.
All right.
What the hell? How have they done this in a couple days?
Hey, Maz, we've got a restaurant.
The pitch didn't go as well as I hoped it would go, and we ended up with 15 grand.
Whoop. 15 grand to make everything in our restaurant real?
We're upset. We wanted all our hard work to pay off. We wanted the experts to love our ideas.
Unfortunately, I think Yum Yum has connotations of lowbrow.
So first things first, I think we need to start looking at this name.
We need a name to define who we are. So right now, we just seem Confucius.
Confucius?
Confucius is a word.
We're a little bit down in the dumps because we came back with a wooden spoon and we've got to sort of claw our way back into this. 10 grand to do the interior is pretty rough, but I think we can come up with some creative ideas to get past that.
Don't throw these away.
Yeah, we need these.
I need them.
That's what people are sitting on.
Righto.
When I was growing up, we have to make do with everything. The happiest people in life make the most of whatever they have. You don't have to have everything.
I can't wait for Neil Perry to eat off this.
Looks like they've done a lot, Nicole. We're quite concerned about the low amount of budget that we've been allocated. $15,000 seems like a bit of a pittance.
What do you think?
Wow. My goodness. It's definitely taking shape. We don't have a huge budget to spend, so we might actually have to get in there and do some of this stuff ourselves.
Okay.
I can't guarantee my workmanship, but... Can you see my ass? Oh, no. No. I want to do some. Just wait. Ooh.
So you guys are right there.
Thank you. I think we could definitely save some money by doing a bit of painting ourselves, but it's going to take us so long and we just don't have time to do it.
But if it's more money they're after, today could be their lucky day.
Is that yours or mine coming?
Sorry, man.
It's Jock.
Oh, it's Jock.
Hello?
Hello, Jock.
I've got some good news.
Good news, please.
Tell us more.
There's more money on offer.
Beautiful. How do I get it?
You're going to be given the chance to cook for cash.
Can I drop this phone?
Cook for cash.
There's 100 grand poll up for grabs. The 4 industry experts
Are going to be visiting each of your restaurants
on a national taste tour. All 4 need to be given a full
3-course meal.
and you got to serve it to them in 1 hour.
What? Whoa.
Like right now?
No.
No.
Those who make the best impression on the experts
Win the biggest chunk of cash.
And I'll give you guys 24 hours notice before they land in your doorstep.
Okay.
So, first stop on the experts tour,
Is
Sydney. Dom, it's you, mate.
Yeah, all right. So that means I need to get some tables. Or we have a picnic.
Good luck, guys.
We need a chef.
We've got no time. We've got no time.
Are you confident?
I mean, yes, I am. I'm so confident right now.
So we need that chef then? Yeah, that could probably be more urgent than it already was.
Okay, this is a chance for us to get more money.
That's it.
Yeah, I'm happy.
Come on.
In 24 hours, the experts will head to Dom's restaurant in Centenary Square, Parramatta. Dom wants a casual dining restaurant with modern Australian cuisine.
Main thing now is I've got to get to this farmer's market. I'm going to go see Troy, get some veg for the cook for cash. I'm going to grab some mushies off you, definitely, and a jar of honey.
Dom's planning a 3-course menu using all of Troy's produce. Butter poached mushrooms with egg yolk and fried potato for entree. Lamb with roasted black Duchess carrots, pumpkin puree and deep-fried Brussels sprouts for main. And honey and chai panna cotta with candied walnuts and chili chocolate soil for dessert.
I'm pretty nervous at the moment, especially, you know, this food's going to be going in the mouth of Neil Perry and the other experts. Like, these people know what they're talking about.
Mum said that we should call the restaurant Scarfo.
It's catchy. But that's my last name. After a lot of questions and time and thinking and finding and searching and everything else, we felt we had the name in front of us all along.
Scarfo.
Scarfo it is.
It represents where you come from and your family and...
what we do.
You know, your passion for cooking comes from the Scarfo family, you know.
Back in Sydney, Dom's got a long night ahead prepping for the experts' visit.
As a head chef, my reputation's on the line here. This is my first kitchen and it's going to be my first cook from that kitchen, so I need to prove I'm up to the challenge. Oh, I hate cook for cash right now. Yeah, it's not cool. It's one of those fun nights where everything that can go wrong is. Like, the oven's been a mongrel, got things started, and now I've just come to this massive halt and I feel like I'm just wasting time. It's just frustrating.
With the cook for cash now just hours away, it'd be fair to say Dom is up against it.
I've got a lot more to do than I originally planned. Couldn't get onto the supplier I wanted for my dining table and chairs. So I literally just called a mate and said, hey, can we put my massive dining table in the back of your trailer?
I'm feeling very excited for Dom today. It's been a long life dream of his to be a head chef. What I want him to know is that I love him very much and I know he can do this. I know he will achieve this. We've got a saying, him and I, what doesn't break us makes us stronger.
Here we have the menu, and on the front I've whacked the logo. The experts were saying that the logo is a bit too harsh, confronting almost, so I've tried to soften it with some colour. I think they look good.
But the real question is, what will the experts think? Well, we're all about to find out because they've just arrived at Dom's restaurant.
There's a lot of people, it's a good location.
It's a beautiful location right here in the square.
My name's John Lethland. I'm the national restaurant critic for the Australian newspaper.
I'm Erez Gordon. I'm a front of house manager. Successful restaurateurs are the ones that can think quickly on their feet.
I don't like the blue.
You're not loving it?
Not loving it.
I'm Jess Ho and I'm a brand and social media strategist. I've been in the hospitality industry for 13 years.
My name's Neil Perry and I'm a chef and a restaurateur.
I really hope he's rethought that name.
And the logo.
And the logo.
Some of the biggest issues with Dom's pitch was his logo and his name. The actual logo itself doesn't represent a restaurant.
I hope our advice hasn't gone in one ear and out the other. Specifically, I'd really hope that Dom has had to think about taking on the role of managing the floor and putting on a head chef.
I'm really nervous for Dom because I'm just thinking of the logistics. Who's going to cook the food, serve the food? How's he going to get everything done? And he's got 1 hour to impress us.
Well, let's see what's inside. Hello?
Up next.
So the clock's ticking.
Can our team of one pull off 3 courses in an hour?
He's clearly a little bit under the pump in there.
You cleared his plates. Where would they be right now if you didn't do it?
Still in front of us.
And hoping to climb up from the bottom, Brisbane are missing one vital ingredient.
We pretty much need a chef today.
Hello, the person you are trying to reach.
And later, the results are streamed into our restaurants. In Sydney's west, our experts have just arrived at the Cook for Cash.
It's a beautiful location right here in the square.
If Dom wants to win more money to fit out his restaurant, he'll need to pull off an impressive 3-course meal in just 1 hour.
Well, let's see what's inside. Hello. Hello, Dom.
Good morning.
How are you?
Good, thank you. Yourself?
Good, good. Nice to see you.
Nice to see you again. Yes, how you doing? Please take a seat. I'll grab you a bottle of water. I'm feeling nervous because it's the first service where I've run a 3-course menu of my own, on my own. And there's only 1 hour to get this done.
When I sat down and saw the menu, my first thought was, why did you keep that logo and why did you keep the name?
It's not doing it for me. I'm sorry.
Okay, so for entree, we're doing Troy's mushrooms. What I've done is I've got roasted, butter poached and raw mushrooms grown by Troy the farmer, drizzled with egg yolk to sort of enrich it slightly, fried potato and nasturtium leaves. Here we go. We have the entree. This is Troy's mushrooms. Troy is the farmer from the local Parramatta market. I've picked every core ingredient today from the markets, ready to go the second I found out we were cooking. Hope you enjoy.
Thanks, Dom.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Flavour-wise, it's really quite delicious.
There's quite a nice nutty sort of flavour coming through from that potato.
I quite like the dish. It actually makes me want to eat more.
I think it's a terrific dish, to be perfectly honest.
So, how are we doing so far, guys?
Well, I tell you what, that got us set up for the next course, Tom.
Yep.
So the clock's ticking.
Yeah. Wonderful, here we go.
Thank you.
Thank you very much.
I'm just thinking how to clear plates.
Don't worry, I'm wondering the same question.
Service skills were null.
Probably picked a bad time to learn today.
Yeah.
You don't stack plates, you don't hold them with 2 hands.
Thank you very much.
Thank you.
In a moment.
Is he also his own dishy?
Must be.
I do think it shows a bit of naivety to put all the pressure on yourself and then when you walk up to a table, not know how to clear it.
Yeah.
Nathan and Maz will be the next team to cook for cash.
Awesome.
And my text message has just given them 24 hours notice before the experts arrive.
You need to deliver the best food you've ever cooked in your entire life.
I'm ready for it. I think we start with the carpaccio.
But that's really an intense starter and it's a bit batty and it's very...
I think it'd be fine.
It's beautiful. It's beautiful, but what are we going to have to sort of balance that out?
I think you need to just focus...
No, I mean, like, we need something different for the main.
I think you need to just
I'll
focus on the front. I'm definitely in charge of this menu. This is my domain. The kitchen from day one has always been my territory. We might look at changing it to the fried quail to start off with.
I don't want that.
Well, you don't really get a choice.
Nathan's a head chef, but he also has a hot head.
I don't need second guessing from my partner.
Hurry up, Rain.
I'm coming.
Bloody hell.
The fact that we won the pitch out of everybody gives us that ability to follow our dream.
We've never had this much money to spend anywhere.
189!
It feels awesome. It does feel awesome, but scary, because now we're going to be judged on everything we do.
GTF3100B.
This is a fridge.
That's the fridge?
100%?
We've found the freezer for our dessert station.
All right, let's keep moving. At any time now, we could get a phone call to say you've got 24 hours to start preparing for your cook for cash because they'll be here. What?
Jokes.
Back in Sydney, Dom has 20 minutes left of his 1 hour time limit and he's about to serve up main course.
So today we have lamb and 3 veg, black Duchess carrot, which I've just lightly roasted, butternut pumpkin puree, and deep fried Brussels sprouts. Here we go, main course.
Oh, thank you.
Thank you.
There are some really delicious flavours here, but it's really quite cold. You know, the plate was cold, obviously.
Yeah.
And not to freak you out,
Yeah.
Neil has no water.
Yeah. Okay, I'll get onto that as well. Thank you.
I could eat this whole thing right now and get some bread in here and sop the puree out. And it's really delicious. And sadly, that lack of warmth
has just taken away where it could have gone to.
I like the dish. Nice flavours. The lamb tasted good. I think the intention was great.
I can't disagree. I think there's, again, the kernel of a good restaurant dish. I think he's got something there that can work.
Yeah, absolutely.
He's clearly a little bit under the pump in there, so I'm going to clear the table. Because if the chef clears the table, it'll be an embarrassment to all of us.
Dom, no pressure, mate. No, you keep doing that. I'll clear the table. That's what friends are for.
Do you want me to take him out for you?
No, I'd like to bring him out and have a chat to you guys, definitely.
I'll see you out there.
Thank you. I think I've proven why I don't belong out front today.
He's trying to do too many things.
Well, in an hour, you've got to be in there banging the pass, and you've got to have someone delivering the food.
And you know what? Think about it. You cleared his plates. Where would they be right now if you didn't do it?
Still in front of us.
What I have is a honey and chai panna cotta. We have a honey candied walnut and a chili and chocolate soil.
Dom, you've got 2 minutes, buddy.
Yep, 2 minutes, thank you.
I think you've just made it, buddy.
Just made it. Here we go.
That chocolate chili soil for me is really enjoyable.
The crumb and the walnuts with it is just beautiful, and I just think that, again, I think this kid can actually put flavours together.
I've come to the conclusion you're a chef who likes to eat.
Yes.
Because I don't think someone who doesn't really enjoy food could have put all these different flavours together and made them work so well.
Thank you, Dom. Lovely to see you.
Thank you very much.
Pleasure.
We'll see you soon.
Thank you very much. Appreciate it.
Dom showed today that his strength lies in the cooking and in the kitchen. But being a restaurateur is not just that. He needs to think about front of house, he needs to think about the dining experience, he needs to think about a whole series of things that are going to bring him down if he ignores them before the doors open for the first time.
I'm not happy with myself. I forgot fundamentals like hot food, hot plate. Stupid mistakes today.
Coming up, our experts will deliver their verdict on Dom's menu when they enter the feedback booth.
He's a 4.
Plus, banking on a win are our lovebirds in Melbourne.
The menu's not right.
What am I going to do?
Go home quickly and then come back.
The worst thing that can happen is that I don't get back in time. That's my cab!
In every one of our restaurants, there's a feedback booth fitted with a camera.
My first impressions of the main course.
And that's where our expert panel will deliver their verdict on the Cook for Cash. Once the panel has eaten at all 5 restaurants, those comments will be played to our teams via video call. Paying customers will also be invited into the feedback booth.
Is this thing on?
Yes, we want to hear your review on our restaurants, so come on in.
Well, thank you.
It's make or break today. They're going to either love us or hate us, but it's all going to be on me. My eye is definitely on the prize today.
Melbourne is the second team to Cook for Cash. Their modern Italian restaurant is on Lower Esplanade, St Kilda. And they have plans for a fun, colourful interior.
On the menu today, we're going to start with the hay-smoked duck carpaccio. For main course, we have the eel cannelloni. And for dessert, we have my signature, the lavender panna cotta. I've been up all night studying my recipes.
But as the clock ticks down to the experts' arrival in Melbourne, teams Adelaide, Brisbane and Perth
We're still pretty damned unprepared for this situation.
Are getting more and more anxious that they will be the next to get the call to Cook for Cash.
Jock could literally call us any minute now and we'd have 24 hours and still no chef.
Really need to get onto that chef because once Jock sends that message, we've got 24 hours to the minute. We pretty much need a chef today. To win, we need a chef. I need him to answer so bad.
Hello, the person you are trying to reach is...
Oh, no.
Back in Perth, and still without a chef, Carmen and Nicole are after the next most important thing, cookware.
This is the part that I don't know. Well,
Not
I
a
don't
chef.
know either.
Never cooked in a commercial kitchen. Never produced anything on a commercial scale.
I imagine that...
Do not know what pots or pans to get.
But we do need something to cook with. So what? We'll just come
So
back.
I reckon we leave it.
And come back later.
With a chef who knows what he's doing.
Hello, John speaking.
Hi, Matt. I've got a missed call from this number.
Hey, is this Dan? Chef Dan?
Yeah, that's right.
Hey, mate, my name's John. I just got your number as a potential chef, looking for a bit of work at the moment. Would you possibly be able to meet up for a coffee in South Bank today?
Well, yeah, I'm actually just around the corner from you, so I could probably be there in
Get
about
out.
15 minutes.
No way, that's perfect.
Yes!
Experts are going to be here in a couple of hours, and the menu's not right. After looking at the meaning of carpaccio, it's thinly sliced, served mainly as raw. Serving raw duck isn't a smart move. So, I've decided to change the name. We have to reprint those menus. We can't serve raw duck, so we're definitely not serving, it's not what we say it is, and I think that we might get in a bit of trouble about that.
What am I going to do?
Pardon?
What am I going to do?
Reprint the menu without that word on it, and change it to Hey Smoked Duck.
Nathan is the chef. I don't really want to blame him for this, but we really should have known.
I can't leave the kitchen. I got food cooking here, and everywhere.
I have to make time to do it. It's going to take me about an hour. I could have been getting more knowledge of his dishes to speak to the experts about.
Reprint the menu.
Well, Maxi Taxi. Say Maxi.
No.
I'm sorry, I didn't get that.
Hello. Oh, that's my cab.
Worst thing that can happen, Maz doesn't get back on time. That's the worst thing that can happen right now for us.
Oh. It's all right. It's okay. It's okay. Where are you gonna go? Where are you gonna go? Where are you gonna go? Stop for me. Stop. Come back. Oh.
Dan, is it?
John, hey mate, how you going?
Good, good, thanks. Do you want to go have a chat? Found a chef. If we can lock this in today, it would be a massive relief. So we're thinking along the lines of, if you can impress these experts, win us some cash, much needed cash,
Yeah.
then the job's yours.
Sure, yeah.
You ready for the challenge?
Wouldn't be a chef if I wasn't. This is definitely the weirdest job interview I've ever had, hands down.
Is that serious enough for you? We don't want to scare them away.
Yeah, I think they'd be great to work with and at the very least a lot of fun.
This Cook for Cash is going to be really important for Nathan and Maz to realise their dream. Without the money, they're really going to have a second-rate restaurant.
All right, now, please tell me we've got this right because it's agonising to think we don't.
Hey Smoked Duck with chili, crushed nuts, black fig, vincotto. Nice. What do you think?
Beautiful. I'm not too nervous. Collectively, Nathan and I have 20 years experience in the hospitality industry. From front of house to back of house, we've got this.
Specifically for Nathan, the Cook for Cash is super important. Now, he'd be sitting in that kitchen right now, I think, expecting to win this.
You gotta put a couple of things on a table, and I've gotta put a couple of things on a plate. Not gonna be that hard, Maz.
Here we go.
Coming up.
Service, please. Maz, you can't learn how to silver serve in 20 seconds.
Maz gets a crash course in hospitality.
Not to freak you out more, but I'm allergic to lavender.
Okay. What is she going to eat?
And later.
Who impressed? Who cooked for the most cash? There's $100,000 to play for, so let's find out.
Won't you do it right? Just keep
It's Melbourne's turn to cook for cash, and they'll be hoping to change their luck and win some much-needed money for their restaurant fit-out.
Oh, the closer we get, the stronger the pink gets.
It is pink.
But it's very St Kilda.
This is really kind of make or break for those guys. Are they doing the right thing? Are they heading in the right direction? Because they certainly came away from the first pitch a bit battered and bruised.
Unfortunately, I think Yum Yum has connotations of lowbrow.
Maz teared up pretty easily. I wonder whether they've stuck with the name. I wonder whether she's got the chops to handle tough criticism.
It's on.
I'm looking for Maz to be the face of the restaurant.
Hello.
Hi.
So you've got 1 hour, so we're really looking forward to 3 courses.
Done.
Okay.
Let's get it done, Maz.
I think you should head back to the kitchen and I'll just talk to these guys for a second. So here are...
And here's a new logo. I like it.
And it says exactly what it is. Modern Italian cuisine.
Perfect.
I'm really happy they've changed the name. You've got his name on it. It gives them a fantastic story.
That looks good.
They love the new logo.
Oh, really?
Yes.
What did they say? They love it.
I like it. Looks great.
Keepy boy.
Now, Maz, we have got a couple of questions. Would you mind if I just asked you, asparagus, is that seasonal at the moment?
I wouldn't know.
Right.
No, I don't know about the asparagus. I do try and keep up with what is in season, but with the asparagus, I'm not quite sure.
I do get the impression that Maz's experience thus far in the restaurant industry has been at a fairly low level. I was wondering about the starter dish. Is it a composed salad? I can't quite picture it, and I'm wondering if you can explain it to me.
Yeah, of course. So the duck has been smoked with hay, and the hay sourced from the Mornington Peninsula, and it is thinly sliced, and there are onions with it also. They're an accompaniment.
Maz is doing a great job.
So I'm a little bit concerned at this point about the supposed 9 years front of house service.
She doesn't look confident. She doesn't look like she's
scared of the diner.
I'm just going to lightly season my duck now. It's looking exactly how it should. Service, please.
Thank you.
Nice dish, isn't it?
No, I like it.
It's got the Asian flavours with the peanut oil and the spring onion. That little bit of sweetness in cotto is really nice.
I can see smiling faces.
In Perth, Carmen and Nicole finally have a hot lead on a head chef.
Carmen and I are meeting with a potential chef named Sherwin. We have no idea what he's like, so we're just going to go inside and have a coffee with him and get a general vibe.
Hello.
Nice to meet you. I'm Nicole.
Carmen.
Carmen.
Nice to meet you.
I'm Sherwin.
Great. It's pretty important that we actually find someone that reflects what we're hoping to achieve in the restaurant and can actually really be the king in the kitchen. What we're looking for is very vibrant dishes that sort of jump off the plate.
We don't want to just simply say we're a Spanish restaurant. We want to be a little bit more regional, and the region that we're looking at is Andalusian.
Yeah, I've got a couple of pictures if you want to see.
Yeah, I'd love to.
Oh, wow.
I've got a really good feeling about Sherwin.
I haven't seen his food, though. Actions speak louder than words, mate.
We've seen a picture.
Oh, I've seen a picture.
We'll see the real
Let's
thing.
hire him.
There's always pressure to perform after the entree. Cannelloni, you're in. 4.5 minutes, Maz. I'm going to create a golden crust on the potato that I've wrapped the eel in.
I don't know how to silver serve.
Well, you got two options. Learn to silver serve in 2 minutes, or use the tongs.
Okay.
Maz, use the tongs that we have, please. You can't learn how to silver serve in 20 seconds. I wish you knew. We could have practiced yesterday. Do what you're told. I'm very happy with this, mate. It's come up really nice. Eel cannelloni with asparagus, bisque, and crackling.
So what we have here is an eel cannelloni with a bisque and asparagus.
The main comes out, and I'm thinking, hey, where's my crackling?
Where was the crackling?
I don't think it was on the dish.
It just said crackling on the menu. Was the crackling in the cannelloni, or was it... Because I didn't sense any of the crunch on the...
Okay.
Could you ask Chef for me?
Yeah, of course I can. Nathan, Neil's just asked about the crackling.
You can tell Neil I forgot the crackling.
Okay, sure. Neil, the crackling was the eel skin, and it's actually quite crunchy, but the chef forgot to place it on the plate, and he's very, very sorry about that. And it was there to finish the dish off, and if you haven't received that, I'm really sorry.
Forgetting to put an advertised ingredient on the plate is a crime. And this is about as bad as it gets in restaurants.
Oh no, Jock. It's your turn to impress our experts and cook for cash. They'll be walking through your door in just 24 hours.
Oh, God.
So we have to do everything today. Like, everything today. We cannot possibly leave a single thing tomorrow.
Looks like we're in for another all-nighter. We're going to need a lot more coffees. My eyes have started tearing up. Don't worry, I'm not crying. This is when I get excited. Okay. You'll be right. All right, you'll be fine. Let's do this.
All right, I'm going to ring Sherwin.
You're looking good, Mess.
You happy?
Yeah.
Bravo.
I'm happy.
Look at that!
The panna cotta is my signature dish. It's something I've had in my back pocket for a while now. My lavender panna cotta with medley raspberries and micro coriander.
Now, not to freak you out more, but I'm allergic to lavender.
Really?
Yes.
Welcome to the world of restaurants.
Yeah.
Okay, I'll see what I can...
But you love berries.
Jess is allergic to lavender.
Oh.
Yeah, so I don't know how we're going to provide a dessert for her without lavender. So what is she going to eat?
Nathan and Maz have just 10 minutes to come up with a new dessert and get their final dish on the table. How will this affect them on Judgment Day?
There's $100,000 to play for.
The feedback booth that doesn't pull any punches.
Wow.
Melbourne's 1 hour cook for cash is almost up, but there's a big problem.
So basically, we don't have
a dessert for one of the experts, and that's not our fault.
Jess has an allergy to lavender, so she can't eat the dessert.
I don't know if we can not give Jess a dessert. I don't think it will look good. I think it will look better if we try and give her at least something. What are you going to do?
I might be able to make a zabagnone.
A what?
A zabagnone, a whipped egg whites dessert. 2 egg yolks and a handful of sugar. I can make anything possible.
Is it a custard?
Zabagnone.
Is that zabagnone?
Yeah.
Jess.
Yes.
This is a raspberry and limoncello zabagnone.
Thank you. See, I know that he did this on the fly and I really appreciate it. But generally, like with a serve of zabagnone, you need something else. Like this essentially is just a cup of sweet fat.
Right.
1 hour and done.
Some of Nathan's dishes are clearly better than others. But, you know, the guy's got the fundamentals there, for sure.
I'm pretty happy with that. 3 minutes to go.
I'm just not sure that Maz has got it.
I think we did really well. Good work, Beth.
Clearly, she's not as
Strong.
experienced as she thinks she is.
Overall, I'm happy with the service I provided.
She was almost in tears.
You did an amazing job.
Unfortunately, in a busy dining room on a Saturday night, there's no room for that.
I think today they understood who we are.
Perth will be the third team to cook for cash. The experts will head west in less than 24 hours.
I'm stressed about tomorrow. I will be until it's over. Yeah, the little touches might be the thing that gets us across the line, so I want to make sure that everything's pretty bang on.
Pretty hackers down in here. Got a lot going on. but I'm still keeping my sickeningly optimistic stance. Much to come as discussed.
This is the worst idea you've ever had.
Shut up.
Just want it to be over, really. No, I do though. That's not even a lie. I really want it to be over.
But Carmen and Nicole's stress levels won't be going down anytime soon. It's Cook for Cash Day, and their chef problems have come back to haunt them.
We actually found a chef. We offered him the job and he took the job, and then yesterday notified us that he had had a better offer and was going elsewhere. He's still going to help us with the Cook for Cash though.
I'm a little bit hesitant about the situation with Sherwin. The fact that we don't have a chef is bothering me.
The Perth restaurant is on Oxford Street, Leederville, and Carmen and Nicole want to create a modern Spanish atmosphere and menu.
Our Spanish grandmother had a huge influence on us when it came to food and cooking. We want to carry that on.
On the menu today, octopus with sweet smoked paprika for entree. For main, charred spatchcock with grilled carrot, leeks and sherry vinegar. And churros bomba with chocolate ganache and milk crumb for dessert.
We've been told that we're doing a 3-course meal in an hour. We don't know what's happening in between, so we'll have to see.
Nick, do you reckon we should move all this stuff or just leave it here?
Leave it.
After winning the last pitch, Team Adelaide is racing ahead with their restaurant fit-out.
It's all happening, isn't it?
Yeah.
We got
do this.
a lot to do. Maybe if we sit in the kitchen, we'll get some good inspiration. Maybe we should start making some lists.
Get some lists done.
Yeah, and we've got
hold on, what's this? I got a message.
Don't even say that.
Your go. You'll be Jock's on everyone.
Oh my God.
Your go. You'll be cooking for cash in just 24 hours. Our experts want a 3-course meal that typifies your menu.
Oh my God.
Get ready.
That caught us off guard.
I feel really stressed now.
Now I'm stressed. Rain's buckling.
I'm not buckling. I'm excited because I know that I've got a lot to do.
Sweat mark.
So what are we thinking for these experts?
So we've got the duck crepe.
You want to do duck crepe, you sure?
So what's the duck crepe got in it?
So the feta and duck crepe, so the braised duck leg, citrus.
Are you sure you want citrus?
I don't reckon
citrus. You want citrus?
I don't reckon citrus because there's too much citrus for the whole lot.
My biggest worry about the Cook for Cash is making sure that the boys are all on the same page with the menu. All the boys have a really strong opinion.
So what are we thinking for main?
The King George Whiting.
King George Whiting? Yeah. And we're going to do that with mash? What's the matter with mash? It's comfort food, man. It's winter.
And maybe a few peas.
What?
What are you talking
about? Is he joking? The restaurant is a representation of home, but with an upmarket feel. So I think it's hard to contrast that because David's leaning a lot more towards the home.
Potato gems? I'm just putting it out there.
We might as well do a side of veg.
Whereas Ace is leaning a lot more towards the upmarket.
We could probably make like an anchovy aioli.
It's hard to mix those two ideas together. It's a bit stressful.
Now that we've got beyond the pitch, the girls have a real opportunity to make their grandmother proud. I hope they've found a chef to be able to realise that dream, someone who can understand what they want and give it to them on the plate in a fashion that makes their restaurant successful.
After you. Ladies first. Hello. Guys.
Welcome to La Linea.
Right.
Great to see you.
You look sharp, all of you.
We look sharp. As you.
No, you look sharp. Take a seat.
Take a seat. So, what's happened since we last saw you?
We have sourced a chef and lost him.
Now, how did you lose him, girls? You've got TV, you've got glamour. What's going on?
I think we scared him off.
Did you?
We were too intense. Yep.
So we have
We're interviewing at the moment.
A few people lined up at the moment. Hopefully they're as good as the person that is doing the Cook for Cash today.
If this chef leaves, they're right back to square one, where they were the first time we met them.
I don't know how you can feel like Oki at this time. For entree, we have octopus, sweet smoked paprika and olive oil. Sherwin, beautiful.
When you give it to them,
Yep.
this is how it's going to look.
How many are you serving the two on your side?
Yep.
This is a big moment for the girls. It's the first time they've ever waited a table.
All right, I can see the fear in your eyes.
Yep. I just hope you like it. Sorry.
Up next, our sassy sisters show no fear in piling on their feminine charms. But will it pay off when the results come in?
It's clear the girls were flirting with the boys. It's unprofessional.
And in Adelaide, they'll need a menu decision fast. It's family-style food versus modern.
Adelaide wants new, different food.
They like modern.
No, they don't. Yeah,
Yes, they do.
Will the indecision cost them the top spot? Find out later when the experts have their say.
It was a horrible idea.
It's Cook for Cash Day in Perth. And as their 1 hour time limit counts down, Carmen and Nicole serve up first course. Octopus with sweet smoked paprika.
All right,
Entrees
I can
are
see the fear in your
served.
eyes.
Yep.
I just hope you like it.
Okay.
Octopus is cooked to the moment, don't you think, John?
Very impressed with that.
Very good.
Same.
That is finger-licking good.
It is. It's awesome. Oh, look at you.
Entree, fantastic, but they really need a maitre d'. When you come to the table with cutlery, you should bring it on a plate.
Cutlery
I
plate.
just was about to do.
Also, when you put it on the table, it's always there.
Yep.
The biggest thing in hospitality is attention to detail.
Correct.
Yeah, absolutely.
Surface experience for me was lacking. It could be a different story for the boys because the girls were getting their flirt on. What we always reiterate in hospitality is that you remain friendly, not familiar. For someone who doesn't fall under those charms, I could see straight through them. It's completely unprofessional.
Chef, how's it going? No, I hear that you've taken another job.
I had an offer from another restaurant down in the city, and unfortunately it was an offer that I couldn't pass up.
Yeah, sure.
We're still thinking about handcuffing him to the kitchen and just making him cook.
Well, ladies, you just have to make him an offer he can't refuse.
We've tried.
We've already tried. Don't worry.
Honestly.
We've tried everything.
For our mains today, we're having charred spatchcock on a bed of grilled carrot and leeks and sherry vinegar.
Looks amazing. Okay, here we have mains, the spatchcock.
Yeah.
Oh, that looks amazing.
Okay, now you're running out of time, I reckon, so talk us through this.
This is a charred spatchcock with grilled carrots and leeks in the chilindron and a sherry glaze over the vegetables.
Is this your recipe you gave to Chef, or is this Chef's recipe that you
We
put
pretty
together?
much worked with him and told him what flavours we want to infuse into our produce.
Yeah.
And he's essentially chosen the spatchcock as a mains dish.
Right.
So after today, show when it's gone, how are you imagining that you're going to get this back on the plate with a new person in the kitchen?
Yep. We're familiar with all of the ingredients and most of the technique. I'm not saying that I could go in there and cook it myself, but I think we could probably inform the chef on the process, how things are supposed to look, and the flavours that we're using.
Yeah.
This is just beautiful European.
Very clean on the palate.
Yeah, very clean. And every bit of skin or anything you're sucking off the bone or whatever, it's got that little bit of charred flavour, got that lovely little vinegar glaze on it.
Unfortunately, that subtlety of combinations of flavours and textures is chef craft. That's not a recipe.
Have they lucked out on this chef,
Yeah.
or have they given a good enough brief?
There's a bigger negative.
Yeah.
The guy who's there
He's
might
leaving.
not be cooking.
Their 1 hour is almost up, and Carmen and Nicole are anxious to get their dessert on the table.
Come on, Jess. Stop it up.
Come on, Jess.
You can do it.
Come on, Jess. You like a man.
As long as it's out.
She's done. She's done.
Okay, we've got 50 seconds.
50 seconds.
Oh. It's all right. For our dessert, we're doing churros bomba with the chocolate ganache and milk crumb. Okay.
And here we have dessert. The churros bomba with the ganache in the middle.
And the bomba meaning that it's one large bomb.
It's a bomb.
It's a bomb.
About to go off.
Ready to go off.
Thanks very much.
Thanks so much, guys.
Thank you.
What we sat down and ate was absolutely fantastic. Food that I would be very happy to come to a restaurant, get and pay for. But there is a massive question mark. The guy who cooked this was the star of today, not Carmen and Nicole.
Thank you so much.
Thanks so much.
These girls need to be pragmatic and find someone to take over that role for them.
We're definitely still in a chef crisis at the moment, but we don't just want any chef, we really want the perfect chef.
Even people that do have hospitality
Exactly.
experience would have been nervous today, so we were probably that little bit extra.
Team Adelaide will be the next restaurant on the Cook for Cash tour. In less than 24 hours, our experts will travel to Victoria Square South to dine at the Donohue's restaurant, 28th Street.
We want to call our restaurant 28th Street because that's the last place where we all lived together before we split up and started our own lives.
But as precious time ticks by, the Donohue siblings are still fighting over the menu.
I understand where you're coming from and I want to keep the originality of our home, and the whole point is that we want to show off the fact that we're a family, we're united, and this is what we do together. And I completely understand.
Still got to give Adelaide what they want. Yeah.
Yeah, and that's exactly right. We've grown as
Adelaide
people.
wants new, different food. They like modern. We're not going to. Yeah,
Yes, they do.
David's real stuck on like vintage stuff and old style food, but I've got a modern take on that, which he's finding hard. David's stuck there with that.
Yeah, he's real stuck on it.
At the end of the day, I'm just a bit hurt and offended that it was an idea that I thought it was great and I thought that everyone was on board with, and now it's getting scrapped. So that's why I'm a little bit like
no, but it's not.
It's going to be hard to try and make business decisions when your family are involved.
I think we're always going to argue. There's four of us.
It's Cook for Cash Day in Adelaide.
Quick.
Good news, they've finally settled on the menu. David's home cooking with Asa's modern twist.
We've had massive arguments about what we're going to present. I've said I was going in confident, so this is going to be a learning curve for me. Egg on my face if it goes wrong.
For entree, they'll be serving duck and feta crepes with a citrus reduction. Main, tempura battered King George whiting with hand-cut chips and deconstructed tartar sauce. And dessert is golden syrup dumplings.
We've got heaps of stuff to do today, guys. Yeah.
Adelaide blew us away because they came in with a good pitch and they seemed the most, progressed.
Well, Donohue's, we bought your dream. We loved your dining room and we love this dish that you served to us today. So well done and keep it up. If these guys win again in the Cook for Cash, they are going to put daylight between what they can afford and what everybody else can.
I thought I was calm, but I'm not calm. I'm very nervous.
Coming up,
This is the duck and feta crepe.
Team Adelaide are hoping to hang on to the top spot.
No, I wouldn't be happy with third or fourth. I want first.
You're up next.
No.
And with no cash to splash,
I'm bad to see what we can beg, steal and borrow.
how will Brisbane ever stand a chance?
Who's going to be awarded with the most amount of money? Who's going to be awarded with the least?
The experts have arrived in Adelaide, the second last stop on the Cook for Cash tour.
Thank you. Wow.
Hello, how are you?
Hello, Rain.
Lovely to see you again. Welcome to 28th Street. Please take a seat.
The Donohues have 1 hour to impress.
The pressure's on for Adelaide to do really well in the Cook for Cash because they need to show that they're the team to beat. Adelaide's story was great, but I think their logo needs some work.
If you'd like to have a look at the menus.
I would indeed, thank you.
Thank you.
Nice.
Yeah.
Smart.
Yep.
Absolutely. And I think the logo now looks more defined. So you look at it and you can see 28th Street.
So for the entree, we have a braised duck inside a crepe, our citrus reduction here for the sauce, our crispy enoki, and I'm just plating the suckers up.
So this is the duck and feta crepe that the boys have made for you today.
Where does the feta come into this?
It's inside the duck.
Okay.
Well, enjoy your meals.
Thank you.
Thank you
very much.
I just hope that it's, it goes the way we need it to go. Just stressful.
Yeah, I'm really not terribly excited by this at all.
But here's a question. If this is about their home experience and growing up, do they eat this growing up?
I can't imagine, given what little we know about their upbringing and their home life, that duck was a common ingredient on the dinner table.
Beautiful King George whiting, very expensive.
The main is a King George whiting, tempura battered with hand-cut chips. Sounds simple, but it's very hard to pull off. So we have to nail it, and that's going with a deconstructed tartare.
Is this one ready to go?
Yep.
Yep.
Fish in front,
lemon behind.
Fish in front and behind.
This is the tempura battered King George whiting
Excellent.
with hand-cut chips and the tartare.
Thank you. Now, I see some capers there.
Caper berries.
Yes.
South Australian caper berries, I should say, yeah.
So you've got, you know, all the flavours of a tartare there. Yep.
Terrific, thanks.
The whole idea of tartare sauce is that it has all these beautiful little zing-zang, bang, crush in your mouth.
Exactly, little explosions.
And you need all of those incorporated on that one little spoonful to bring the fish to life.
It actually works against the whole idea of tartare in the first place.
It does.
We've been going pretty hard, and I just want to say it's beautiful fish.
Perfectly cooked piece of fish.
The fish was absolutely superb. It was so fresh. It was wonderful.
I'm sorry, what juice is it?
So that juice there is Earl Grey tea with, let me just remember, I made that last night. So, let me check, 1 second. Asa, what was in the juice again? Earl Grey tea and...
Lemon.
Lemon.
And that's the one with the yuzu as well?
Yeah, yuzu base.
Yuzu.
Yuzu?
Yuzu.
It's yuzu.
Yuzu.
So, sorry about that. So this one's got the yuzu jam in there as the base, and then it's also lemon and Earl Grey tea infused.
Rain's customer service skills are a little lacking. I think the whole experience represents the fact that, you know, these guys have not spent a lot of time in the better restaurants of Australia, to be perfectly honest.
Yeah, and they're reaching.
Yeah. It's a little bit like saying I'd like to fly a jet plane without taking any flying lessons in the first place.
All finished? Lovely.
Okay, lucky last, Brisbane. It's time.
No way.
You officially now have 24 hours until Cook for Cash.
Oi,
What just happened?
we just got a message from Jock. You're up next. This is your chance to cook for cash.
No. That message makes me feel a little bit sick.
Team Brisbane's restaurant Puerto is on the corner of Russell and Grey Streets, South Bank. Their vision is to create a space where Mexican meets Asian.
So tick off the basics. They need a table to sit at, seats to sit on, food to eat.
We've got to be ready for this. We've got 24 hours.
Yeah. We can't finish last twice.
Right now I'm trying to see what we can beg, steal and borrow so they got something to sit on. Otherwise I'll just chop off some palm leaves and get them to sit on the floor.
Adelaide's hour with the experts is almost up.
Go, go, go. I need these because I've got 8 minutes before they leave.
Here they are. Our dessert is golden syrup Italian dumplings. Let's do 6.
Yep, lovely.
Good afternoon.
Good afternoon.
Here we go.
Isn't that beautifully presented?
Yeah, very nice.
Dessert comes out and, wow, beautiful quality copper pots.
So our idea here is this is a home meal we had when we were younger, but we've brought it up sort of we want to do how we want to do it. It's a modern way.
Thank you.
Let's see if they if they get excited.
Let's try it.
Have you tested it?
No. Rain, we have faith in ourselves.
Again, it's a bit like the entree. It's heavy. It's not really particularly interesting. It's sweet. Mouthful after mouthful, same flavour, same texture, same flavour, same texture. And it's not interesting.
How many of these copper sets have you bought?
At the moment, 4.
So we're hoping to buy around the 40 mark.
No.
Push it over.
No, you wouldn't need 40 at one time.
No, but you buy 40 and have them ready. So if you sell 40, we've got 40.
Yeah.
You can argue all they want, have an opinion, but don't have it across the table with guests.
Are the dishes we've had today going to be on your menu?
Yes.
Yes. I think there is a little confusion at play here, and I think it's what Asa wants to do and what Dave wants to do are 2 very separate things.
Thank
Jess,
you.
John.
Neil. Oh, they're in deep shit.
Oh, pressure.
The menu that we will be serving to the experts tomorrow, pretty happy. It's a bit more refined than what we would have served up ourselves.
The fate of our restaurant rests in Dan's hands tomorrow. Hopefully we don't get last again. Do you want to know who the experts are?
How scary are they?
Pretty big hitters.
All right.
He's a renowned food critic
Yeah.
in Australia,
Yep.
John Lethland.
Really? Oh, wow. All right. All right.
Jess Ho, browning expert.
Okay, righto. Yep.
Erez Gordon. And the fourth one.
Yeah.
He's
Yeah.
a chef.
Yes.
Neil Perry.
Neil Perry.
Wow.
Yeah.
Wow, all right.
Are you glad you found out?
Yeah. Jesus, all right.
Can you sleep well tonight?
Okay, no.
You have to show up tomorrow.
That's all right.
Oh, really? Oh.
Yeah, you have to show him.
Wow.
There's a lot of faith in Dan. A bit risky, just in case he has a melt.
Oh, making me scared now.
Yeah.
Next up, can our Brisbane underdogs come good?
They've got the least amount of cash to play with, but the most amount of work to do.
The reality for them is this is make or break.
Or could a no-show by their new chef
Have we seen Chef Dan at all?
Nah, he's running late though.
risk their hopes of bouncing back? And later, our experts serve up lashings of brutal honesty.
I'm afraid he's not even in the B League, he's in the C League or the D League.
We got the message yesterday that the experts would arrive in 24 hours. That 24 hours is almost up and they will be walking through that door very soon. Have we seen Chef Dan at all?
Nah, he's running late though. It's a bit of a hectic start to the morning. Dan hasn't showed up.
Today is the day he has to impress to get the job. So far, not impressed.
Hopefully when we told Dan that one of the experts is Neil Perry, it didn't freak him out.
Hey Dan,
Hey, sorry.
are you on your way?
Yeah, I'm about to be.
Are you still at home?
Yep.
Uh-oh. You have less than an hour to get here.
Yeah.
Alright.
I'll be there soon.
Okay, bye. Oh, lucky we called.
Not a good start.
These guys are really coming from behind. They've got the least amount of cash to play with, but the most amount of work to do. I was fairly disappointed with the food that they presented at pitch. It's pretty undercooked in every respect. I wonder how ready for this you guys are. So Cook for Cash is absolutely pivotal to the future of this business project.
Sorry for being late, guys.
Bloody late on the first day. Turn it up, would you?
Right, I'm here, I'm ready.
So what happened to you this morning, Daniel?
I was up all night because of this whole Neil Perry situation. As soon as they told me it was Neil Perry, yeah, it blew my mind. I had no idea who, I don't know what I was expecting, but it definitely wasn't him. That was someone I really idolised for a really long time, and yeah, to be serving food to the ponytail himself, it's a pretty big deal.
On Team Brisbane's menu today, scallop and celeriac ceviche for entree. And for men, crispy whole fried red snapper taco set and sangria poached nashi pear for dessert.
The reality for them is this is make or break. I hope they've really brought a beautiful menu to life, because if they haven't, it's going to go really awry today.
Team Brisbane's first pitch was more gimmick than substance. They came with their mum in a taco.
Arriba, arriba, hola.
Hi, guys.
Hello.
How are you?
Good, thank you. Welcome.
Well, you've got a little bit of stuff done here. It seems to be, yeah.
You got a new team member?
Hello.
We have a new team
Hey.
member. This is Dan.
I assume Dan's cooking, judging by the jacket.
Well, we're looking forward to lunch. We're all
Yep.
a bit peckish.
So you should get back in the kitchen and we should get on the table.
Dan, how's the entree coming along?
It's coming well. Scallops are just about finished with the cure. Tortilla chips on now. Finish it up, plate it. Yeah, right on time.
Starter, scallop and celeriac ceviche, apple cider cured scallops in a chilled salsa with poached celeriac, finger lime, chili and micro herbs with corn tortilla crisps.
Compared to what we ate in the pitch.
Very different.
This is a million miles away.
They listened to advice, they took advice. They're not letting what they had planned get in the way of what they need to do.
Thank you.
Thank you.
For a bit, sure.
Nice texture, good flavour. I'd like a little bit more chilli. I'd like a little bit more salt. I want to see a little bit more of that. I want to see a few more little Asian flavours in with the Mexican.
Maggie, Justine, can we ask a question? Where are the scallops from?
I'd have to ask the chef, sorry.
Okay.
Yes.
It doesn't really pay to say, I don't know, I'll go and ask the chef.
So, I had no idea where these scallops were from.
Yep.
And that was a little bit embarrassing. So we have to make sure that we know where all our produce is from. So that's really good feedback. So I've got no idea.
Yep.
Hey, Justine, how's time going?
33.
Hey guys, I have to get it at 35. If we don't get the mains out soon, we're going to run out of time, and we need a little bit extra to plate the dessert up, get it looking good.
Red snapper taco set. A whole red snapper, crispy fried on shredded cabbage, served with soft corn tortilla, lime Kewpie mayo, and arbol chili salsa.
Thank you. Backbone taken out, I believe.
Excuse me?
Cool. Thank you.
Hot peanut oil.
Now I'm getting the yeast.
That's our special arbol chili salsa. It's got quite a kick.
Yes.
So go lightly.
Yes. I'm excited about this. I've got to say, I'm excited about this. And it fills the brief. It's the East meets Mex. I love it.
Feeling a bit nervous. Putting food out to possibly Australia's most famous restaurateur and one of Australia's most famous food critics. It's never going to be easy.
Guys, I'm just going to duck in and just say a quick well done to Daniel.
Oh, God. Oh, God. Sorry.
Mate, well done.
Yeah? Thank you.
Well done. Terrific food. Really, vibrant and alive.
I feel great. I've just had Neil Perry tell me my food was good, so that's some validation right there, yeah. Yeah, that's great.
Have you finished or you ready for dessert?
Let's clear because otherwise we'll run out of time.
Okay.
Yeah.
It's 55 down.
Nice and simple. Pear, whipped cream, crumble over the top. That's it.
Got a sangria poached nashi pear.
Could someone take a photo for me?
Nashi pear, cooked in sangria. It wasn't quite what I expected from a presentation point of view. I didn't think they needed to give us a whole nashi.
Half's plenty, and that amount of garnish is perfect for a half.
Okay. Thank you.
Thank you. Can we clear your plates?
Yeah. For me, what was great is they actually took on board the Asian and Mexican thing and they fused it together with the main, and the fish dish really worked well. I want to see a little bit more of that. Nice work, Maggie.
Thank you.
You don't have to dress up in taco shells anymore.
Yes, they have a chef. Yes, they took our advice. They've come a long way. After you, John.
Thanks, my boy.
That was great, thank you.
I think you're fired.
But have they come far enough to take out a win?
Hi, guys.
Hello. Our teams better brace themselves for some home truths.
Let's have a look and see what the experts thought.
The results that surprised even the experts.
You should know exactly where your produce comes from.
He's a 4.
That's a kick in the nuts.
Now I'm on the outside.
Oh, we get results today, do we?
Oh, that's exciting. I wonder what we got. Do you wonder?
I reckon third.
I'm so nervous about it. Today we are finding out the results from our Cook for Cash, and we are absolutely packing our DAX.
You sleep good?
Yeah. I'm thinking pretty positively. Like, there are heaps of things that I can improve on, but they're all small things.
We'll be fine.
Right now I'm waiting for the video call for the results from Cook for Cash. I really need to land a good sum You know, I'm just stressing now about how little money I'm going to get to finish this place off so I can open up the public.
I just want to know what is going on.
I wouldn't be happy with third or fourth. I want first. I think we'll get first.
I don't even think that TV worked.
Stand by for announcement. Okay. I'm standing by.
Hi, guys.
Hello.
Nice to see you all.
How's it going?
So listen, you all had a visit from our panel of experts this week. So this was your chance to get your concepts off of paper and onto the plate. Who impressed? Who cooked for the most cash? There's $100,000 to play for, so let's find out.
Yeah.
Adelaide, you guys won the first pitch. How do you think you've done?
No one left hungry. No one left missing out on desserts, anything like that. So I'm pretty happy with it.
Okay, well, let's have a look and see what the experts thought of it.
For me, the entree dish didn't seem like it married with the initial pitch.
So this is the duck and fetid crepe.
I'm thinking the idea of putting shredded duck with feta cheese is a disaster. And yeah, it kind of ate that way.
Ouch.
The main courses arrive and
the fish was cooked beautifully. It was so sweet, so juicy. I really loved that fish.
Some whiz kid decided that the idea to deconstruct the tartare was a good idea, and it was a horrible idea.
Tartare sauce is tartare sauce. Don't go around trying to reinvent the wheel.
This is making me feel sick. I think my eyes are watering.
Desserts was interesting because it was this kind of real memory of home cooking.
The idea of having, you know, fresh cooked dumplings, little golden syrup sauce, and some home churned ice cream. That's the best way to end a meal. Again, they tried to restaurant it. At the end of the meal, everybody came out and they were standing either side of our table, and they started the conversation where David didn't agree with Ace.
So we're hoping to buy around the 40 mark?
No.
Over.
You wouldn't need 4 at one time.
No, but you buy 40 and have them ready.
Yeah, if you
sell 40, we've got 40.
I understand that you're not going to agree all the time. I understand that there's going to be debate and there's going to be discussion, sometimes full-blown arguments. But you know what? Do it behind the scenes.
I'm just getting annihilated here. Hold me. Hold me.
We had high expectations of Team Adelaide. I don't really think they've followed through. I think this family dissent about what sort of food they're going to do and what the restaurant is going to be is undermining their obvious enthusiasm and their obvious skills.
If this team continues in this manner, they are going to be in for a big wake-up call.
Wow, Adelaide, that was pretty hard-hitting. David, thoughts?
I feel terrible about this result. For me, it's a learning curve to, you know, trust in, you know, what the guys say. I might be older, but I don't know what's better, obviously, from what the critics have said.
I feel the worst for Asa at the moment. I want to hug them all.
And Asa, how do you feel?
Yeah, it was probably just a bad choice of 3 dishes, I think.
Let's face it, they went in there with the most experience out of anyone.
All right, Adelaide, the Donahues, thank you very much.
Thank you.
Sydney, Dom, let's have a look at what the experts said right now.
We sat down at the table and there's the menu and there's the logo. It's not doing it for me. I'm sorry.
I don't like it either.
Despite some fairly firm guidance, Dom has stuck with the logo.
He didn't take the feedback on.
The logo to me doesn't suit what the restaurant does.
I think if he keeps ignoring the sort of suggestions that we are making, he's a fool.
Wow.
Think about poor Dom right now. He'd be gutted as well.
The entree is described as Troy's mushrooms, so pretty basic. And when Dom put the plate down, it looked really nice, very simple. I thought it had a beautiful mushroom flavour, nice intensity.
He understands flavour. I thought it was a good entree, and it's got room to grow.
First impressions of the main course was The plate was stone cold. But I was really happy with the way he cooked the lamb and the seasonal vegetables.
The lamb was cooked beautifully. We had the plate in front of us, we'd finished, all that cutlery was together, we were done. And we waited, and we waited, and we waited. Thought, I'll give the poor boy a break. I got up, I cleared the table. That's what friends are for. I'm not quite sure what would have happened if I hadn't have done that.
Yeah, wow.
Wow. He really should have got some help.
So you can't do everything yourself.
Way too much.
The clock was ticking and I had really low expectations of dessert. I thought this is going to be rushed. With 2 minutes to go, he just absolutely nailed it.
Of course he did, because he can cook.
A beautiful set cream panna cotta it showed technique, it showed good ingredients. It was a delightful dish.
As I was watching John lick the plate, I knew he was onto a winner.
Yeah, plate licking is always a good sign.
Yeah, we got a bit of plate licking.
He really nailed an incredibly delicious meal.
Dom, how do you feel about that?
Yeah, that was actually a lot better than the barrage I was expecting, so I think I'm going to take that one on the chin and just go, could have been a lot worse of a review from those guys.
Dom is competition for us right
Of course he is. I don't think you should discount Adelaide either.
Well, good work, mate. We'll find out in due course.
Thanks, mate.
Perth.
God.
It's time. Let's hear what our experts had to say. As the experts deliver their feedback, our Perth sisters will have some explaining to do.
It's clear the girls were flirting with the boys. That made me see straight through them. It's unprofessional.
I think so too.
I agree.
Jess is spot on.
She hates us, eh?
Perth.
God. Yep.
It's time. Let's hear what our experts had to say.
The greeting was absolutely first class. It was the best greeting we've had thus far. Hello.
Hello. Welcome to La Linea.
Right.
Great to see
You
you.
look sharp.
It's clear the girls have no experience in front of house. They were flirting with the boys. That's great for them. But that made me see straight through them. It's unprofessional.
What exactly was flirting?
Not sure, hey.
The boys were more forgiving, however, they are kind of under the charms of a pretty girl.
I think so. I think so too. I
agree.
Jess is spot on.
I deny emphatically that I fell under their womanly charms. These two girls are restaurateurs.
Oh, that's so awkward. I feel awkward.
Yeah.
Andre did take a while to get to the table, but it was a wait that was worth it.
It was a really wonderful combination of flavours and one that grew on you. The octopus was cooked perfectly.
Oh my God.
That's good feedback.
That is good feedback.
So the main came out. Everything on the plate was just clean and perfect and well balanced. And at the end, I'm just sucking the bones and licking the plate clean.
Actually,
The dessert that we got was not a traditional churros dish.
They went out on a limb with an old-fashioned idea of Spanish churros. They used good flavours, they used good produce.
Really fantastic lunch today. But that chef's not going to be with us or might not be with us. So I'm undecided about how that's going to affect the way I vote.
They've actually got a lot of work to do because they still haven't sorted out front of house, they have no front of house skills, and after today, they will have no back of house.
She hates us, eh? Really.
Wow. Carmen, who are we talking about?
Some of those comments surprised me.
we sensed a bit of hostility during the service as well.
This is a bad move, referring to an expert as hostile. Like, bad move, girls.
Sounds like your chef nailed it.
Yeah, he's pretty talented. We were really happy with the dishes that he put out.
At the end there, I heard he's not going to be with you. Is that right?
Yeah, we're still trying to bribe him.
Yeah, I would maybe try and rectify that if I were you.
Yeah, we are.
No, it's not how it works. Your head chef is going to be committed to your restaurant.
So they just ate food that they may not potentially be able to eat again.
Yeah.
Ouch.
So, Melbourne, Nathan and Maz.
Hey.
Hey.
How you going?
Good.
Good.
A little bit nervous?
A little bit.
Very nervous, Jock.
We need some serious cash to finish this restaurant off, man, so we're hoping that we've done enough. All right, well, listen, let's not keep you waiting any longer. Let's hear what our experts had to say.
Let's do it.
Okay.
Well, my first response, of course, was thank goodness they've dumped the silly name, they've dumped the silly wording of the menu, and they've gone for a more mature and honest modern Italian approach that reflects Nathan's heritage, more importantly reflects his skill set and his experience working in Italian restaurants.
Whether Maz has the personality for the front of house position is a little hard to tell yet, but right now she presents as quite a timid, fragile person,
That's okay.
and that's never going to work.
Asparagus, is that seasonal at the moment?
I wouldn't know.
I don't feel the love, I just feel the anxiety.
Fair, Paul.
That's okay. Maybe we do need to hire a restaurant manager who is more confident.
When the entree came out and it was hay-smoked duck breast, I like the presentation. Very simple, lovely thin slices of duck, super tender. On the whole, I really liked it.
It looked really smart. It was colourful. It was well plated. It was a good size.
It's a good start.
And, you know, frankly, it was a great dish.
That was my favourite dish out of all the dishes you cooked.
Yeah, we knew we got over the line with that one. Let's just see what they have to say about this.
When I first saw the main, I thought that's a very large serve.
I think there's an air of pretentiousness about what he's doing, and he just needs to let it go.
And then we found out that the crackling, which was on the menu, was actually left off the dish.
Nathan, Neil's just asked about the crackling.
For the chef to not deliver what he promises is a crime.
When I looked at the menu and saw that there was lavender in the dessert, I told Maz that I was allergic to lavender. Not to freak you out more, but I'm allergic to lavender.
Really?
Yes.
Okay. I'll see what I can do.
She was actually a bit shocked at the table, which is not something that you do. You need to always be calm.
That's a good point, and I am sorry. I am sorry.
I've seen 4 dishes from Nathan's hand so far, 1 at the pitch and 3 today. If he wants to compare himself with the great creative chefs of Australia, I'm afraid he's not even in the B League, he's in the C League or the D League.
Wow. Nathan, how do you feel about that?
I was still confident with what we put up. We know we've still got a long road ahead of us with the menu and finalising everything perfectly.
I didn't think you were A grade anyway. I think C's a fair call. C, D, whatever. D's a fair call.
What?
Yeah.
Thanks, babe.
No. What I mean is you're not a 3-hat chef, yes. Come on. I mean, you're great. Like, he didn't say you were Z. Come on. You're great, and I love you, and I love your food. We've got to take what they say on board.
She just wrecked him.
Oh.
So, Nathan, that must be pretty hard to take in the chin. I mean, even Maz is chipping in now.
Yeah, it's all right. I think she's only trying to help. And look, it's fine. I'm not going to sit there and cry about it. If I sat there and cried about it every time I got some criticism, I probably wouldn't have made it through 11 years of being a chef.
All right. Thank you very much, Nathan and Maz. Well done.
Thanks, Chuck.
John, Justine and Maggie, how you going?
Good.
So, listen, you've had to stand there and listen to the other 4. How are you feeling?
Nervous.
All right, well, let's hear what they had to say.
When we walked in, we were welcomed by everyone. They already had that sense of hospitality that a lot of teams are too scared to show or either don't have.
Arriba, arriba, hola.
Hi, guys. How are you?
Good, thank you. Welcome.
Yeah, when the entree came out, I thought, I like the look of the food.
We've got this large portion of scallop and celeriac ceviche, a very well put together dish.
Yeah, we asked Justine about the scallops, where they were from, and she gave the sort of standard answer of, I'm not quite sure, I'll ask the chef.
You should know exactly where your produce comes from, especially when you know who's coming in, who you're cooking for.
I knew where our duck was from.
The mains came out, and we just got so excited.
It was beautifully presented, it looked crispy.
The fish had been boned really brilliantly, so there was no worry about bones. It was just such a delicious thing.
Oh, I was in heaven. It was great.
Yeah, I really loved the dessert. It was very simple.
I think the serving size was just too generous, but they had that all round. So I guess it's about pricing things correctly.
Yeah.
I can't believe the turnaround. I mean, I just expected nothing. I actually felt sorry for the guys, and all I can say is I'm full of joy because they just nailed it today. And there is going to be a line outside this restaurant in Brisbane about a mile long.
Wow. What? I mean, that's quite incredible. How does that make you feel off the back of what can only be described as a disaster of a first pitch?
We had nothing to lose. We pretty much just threw everything we had at it. I'm stoked with the feedback.
All right, thank you very much, Brisbane. Let's get down to business. We need to see who's going to be awarded with the most amount of money, and obviously, who's going to be awarded with the least.
Can't breathe.
All right, let's get down to business. We need to see who's going to be awarded with the most amount of money, and obviously, who's going to be awarded with the least.
Give me your hand.
So the experts have decided to give $40,000, which is the most amount of money on offer today. And they've decided to give that to...
Can't breathe.
John, Justine and Maggie in Brisbane. Well done, guys. Well done.
So good.
Bottom to top.
How are you feeling now?
I'm so excited. I'm just so happy that we got Chef Dan and we put all our ideas together, and I am absolutely proud of the two of them. Absolutely. Very, very proud of them. I'm so proud that I started to cry.
Oh.
Just so happy that, you know, we were able to do really well for the experts and, you know, come up from last. I'm just really happy.
That's great.
So, second place and $20,000 goes to Carmen and Nicole. Well done, girls.
Yes. Thank you, Jock.
They flirted with the judges.
Actually, their service wasn't good. They said they're...
How do you feel?
Pretty amazing.
Yeah, pretty good. We feel like we've got some pretty tough competition, having so many chefs in the other teams. It's quite nice to receive this little cash injection.
Look, speaking of chefs, it sounds very much to me like it was the strength of your dishes that got you number 2. So, what's the plan?
Bribe that chef.
And then, if we can't keep him, then try and find someone who's equally amazing.
Congratulations, girls. Well done.
Thank you.
OK, up next is $15,000 for third place, and that goes to Dom in Sydney. Well done, buddy.
Yeah.
Relieved?
Wasn't expecting that one, so yeah, a little bit. That's good. I'm happy with that.
Congratulations. Also with $15,000, fourth place, that goes to the Donahues, Adelaide. That's a kick in the nuts. So, unfortunately, Nathan and Maz, that leaves you in last place at $10,000.
Yeah.
How do you feel about that?
We're a bit disappointed. Like, we poured everything we had into this. For us to get hammered like that, it's a real pain in the ass, I'm not gonna lie, Jock.
Our restaurant's not going to be us. It's just going to be this mould of cheap.
And that sucks.
To make it work, man, that's what you do.
You've got plenty to work on, but chin up and you can turn this around quite easily, I'm sure.
Yeah, we'll be on top of it. Thanks for the help.
And Adelaide, are you disappointed?
Yeah, I guess I just, at the end of the day, you know, we wanted to make sure that people didn't see that just because we won the first time that we were just going to take it for granted. And I guess we just need to take on those critiques and moving forward show them that, you know, they don't have to be disappointed in us.
Okay, so some of you guys are going to be celebrating tonight, others obviously not quite so much. You've all got a huge amount of work ahead of you, so get on your way and get about your business.
Thank you. Thanks so much.
See you guys.
Thanks for the money.
Bye.
Nathan, stop flirting.
Oh, sorry, whoops.
My God.
Can they still hear us?
Amazing.
So good. We're going to kiss Dan.
That was a bit devastating.
Un, dos, tres.
Dos, tres. Cuatro.
One day away from opening.
The revolution's coming.
And they can't do it on their own.
Let's go get some stuff.
I hope I get the job.
Can I get your name at least, please?
Your mum.
None of them have done it before.
He's not even in the B League, he's in the C League or the D League.
It's one of the most insulting things I've ever had say to me.
They definitely don't like my personality.
$40,000 up for grabs.
But what move
When you got something to prove, you're 50 times more dangerous.
will threaten all the other teams?
Oh man, like I stuffed up.
They're really good at faking it now.
To do something like that is incredibly underhanded.
We're here to stay.
It's their last chance before the opening tomorrow 7:30 because the inside will be revealed Monday.
Declare this restaurant open!
The Restaurant Revolution grand opening night, Monday 7:30.
Catch up on your favourite shows anytime. And now don't miss Cutthroat Kitchen. Every episode exclusive to Plus 7. Free anytime, any device. Plus 7.